Hey, hey, if you see that button lit up in the left hand corner that says live lit up in red, you are catching the live in action. If you do not see it lit up in red, you would be watching replay, and that's completely okay. Continue watching if you enjoy our content. I thought I'd jump on and do a small little chat real quick because I'm done with everything, waiting on my husband to get here. And yes, just thought it was important to jump on and say congrats to anybody graduating from school. I know there's different days. Our kids and a lot of adults and colleges and stuff like that, graduation day is this week. Mason's graduating from 8th grade. His graduation ceremony is at 7 p.m. So, yes, make sure to thumbs up the stream as you come in and say hello. Don't be shy. Feel free to say hello to us. This won't be a very long live, just a pop up live. And I didn't give early access to this video because it was a last minute decision. I do that occasionally. So, yep. Thought I'd jump on real quick. Here's the membership link for anybody that wants to join the channel. There is monthly memberships. Um, yes, there is a level 1 at $1.99, a level 2 for $2.99, a level 3 for $4.99, and a level 4 for $7.99. You do get early access to pretty much all videos. There are some videos like this that are just pop ups. You may not. And then you get shout outs, um, photos beside all your things. Thank you for the second like. So, yes, just wanted to jump on everybody. I painted my nails. Color's called Vampire. It's kind of funny. I normally mess them up and do a sloppy job, but I didn't this time. Kind of messy, not too bad. Thank you for the 2 like and the 2 people watching. Welcome here. Feel free to say hello. Let a few people know. All righty. So, yes, just thought I'd jump on and say hello to everybody. I was going to do like a pop up. Hey, Ree, how is your day going? Mine is going good. How is yours? Welcome, welcome. I was going to do a part 3, what's in my purse, but then the laptop was acting kind of silly downstairs. So the signal wasn't coming in real great. And I was like, no, let me just do a chat. That is great. That is great. So, but yeah, congrats to any of the graduates out there that's getting ready to graduate. Congrats. So, yes, this will be my second video for today. How's your weather, Ree? How are you doing? I will have some exciting news to share and hopefully also exciting videos. He is very excited about graduation. It's at 7 p.m. It's a little after 4 in the evening here, and we're just waiting on my husband to get home from work. He's running around and doing some errands for his boss. He's like does a foreman type job doing electrical, and we are super excited. He received his transcripts, his diploma, and his report card. They are calling for a storm here. So far, so good. How is your weather? It's good. And I'll be praying about the storm and everything for you. But yes, I don't want to share the news yet because I do need to talk with it about to my husband and see what he thinks. I'm very hopeful. Mason's excited. Hopefully it will. It will make for when Mason gets done with summer camp and summer school really, really busy and exciting, but it's a wait and see thing too. But yeah, our weather is what is our weather today? Let's see. I want to say it's like 90 something. Last time I looked, hourly. Yeah, it's like 90, gonna be around 90 by 5 p.m. And then tomorrow would be 93. So we're in like the high 90s most of the week. But yes, I just wanted to jump on um, and share a quick little chit chat video. I don't just come on and do chit chats with y'all. Um, and we are super excited that Mason's graduating. I flat ironed my hair. Dad did my nails. Normally, I make a mess out of my nails when I try to paint them, painting my toenails, my nails. Um, and yep, everything is all good. So see who comes in. I sent a few invites, but I don't know. Everybody's kind of busy, so we'll see. Where did you say you were from again, Ree? Where did you say you were from? You're in Canada. Okay, yay. It's a beautiful place over there. I just couldn't remember because there's so many that tell me different places. Um, like we live in California. I'm originally from Pickens, South Carolina, and we lived in Jacksonville, North Carolina for about 8 years or so. And then we moved out here. So yeah, I'm a little tired. I don't know if it's my medication that makes me feel like that. I don't think antibiotics can make you feel tired. I was like, ugh. And then we do got the graduation, but that's the thing with me. Like now, y'all see, I'm down in my rocker right now. I'm sitting in my rocker, um, washing coffee. Like, I wish I had your energy. My energy kind of dwindles away as we get later into the evening. So, oh, well, yeah, okay, okay. See, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's good to know. He just got me on I forget the name of it, droprazolam or something. It's something for the I've got a genetic cis kind of problem that goes on, and it's like a genetic gene or disorder or something. And he had a lance of place on my back, and so they gave me an antibiotic that I'll be taking. They want me to take, and it was so funny because like I had to wash my hair in the kitchen sink because I could have gotten the shower, but I've still got the bandage on my back and I didn't want to get it wet. There's like, don't nobody touching it, no getting it wet. And the one he put on me wasn't sticking real good, so I went and bought medical tape and had to tape around it. And it's just not holding. It wasn't holding too well, so I was like, I'm just gonna wash my hair in the shower. I can kind of do the whole sponge bath thing. Yeah, that's what he was saying. They don't want no bacteria or anything to set up, which they give. And I didn't realize they did this. I've heard of the Lansing thing, but I didn't know that, like, when you got that stuff done for different places, they gave me, it was like two different shots that they gave me in my back before they actually did the mashing and all that stuff. And ugh, it even like freaks me out a little bit. It's like not fun. Freezing, go out of the streaming and come back in and see if that helps. I'm not going to be on but a few more minutes. Sorry if it freezes up. It might be something to do with my internet today. I don't know. It was kind of spinning downstairs. Oh, okay. Yeah. And if you can't stay, it's okay. I just come on to do a random little chat. I wanted to do a part three of my purse collections. I broke it down into three different parts. But when I took the laptop downstairs, everything went normal. It kept spinning, spinning, spinning. I thought, oh boy, this is going to take too much time up. So let me just do a chat video. They like to sit and chat with me a lot of times too. And then I ain't got everything taken care of. I had a couple errands, but I think I'm going to wait when me and my husband was talking and take care of those tomorrow and just focus on the graduation tonight. Mason's youth group leaders coming from church and pastor. Do I have any more appointments this week or am I done? Let's see. I have one tomorrow and he's supposed to make sure that the I would show, but I just this shirt and stuff. He's gonna change that out and I think restuff it with gauze or something and just make sure there's no bacteria and stuff and that it's healing. And then he said something about every month he would run labs to make sure that there's no bacteria and stuff. And then I guess that's how they can tell us through the blood work. And then he wants to keep me taking these antibiotics. Next week, I go back on the 9th for my full panel of blood work they done, and that'll be for the spot they found here. Um, and that will be, but they did an ultrasound on me, and then they're doing the blood work directly, looking at the thyroid too and other things. So she's going to decide if it's going to be like a thyroid pill or possibly removing part of the thyroid. So I have no idea on that one, but I don't actually go back to her until the 9th. So, and I don't know how Mr. Dial, which is the dermatologist I've seen down there, is going to do it. He said it's a wait and see thing. The first antibiotic he gave me, it was like really, really super itchy. Like, and it had to be the antibiotic because I was like scratching like a cat would scratch. And I didn't start scratching until I started taking the antibiotic. And I thought, that's weird. So I stopped taking the antibiotic. And then when he told me I was going to go in Lance, I thought, well, that's all they need to do. He's like, well, that's not going to help because it's a statistic type of cyst or something like that, so that it would just keep reoccurring. And I was like, why? If you're cleaning it, he was like, well, it's a genetic disorder. All we know is somehow through the bloodstream, it that causes it sometimes. They don't know exactly everything, but that's part of it. Yeah, it's weird. I didn't know antibiotics can make you itch. See, I have like oily hair, oily skin. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the third person here. Feel free to come in and say hi with me and Ree. Welcome, welcome. If you're new, then make sure to like and join the stream if you would like to. We're just chatting. But I didn't know that the antibiotic could make me like itch, because I thought, well, maybe me being, I sweat more and I have natural oily skin and natural oily hair. Sometimes that'll make your like acne and just stuff more severe. He said that had nothing whatsoever to do with it. I thought, oh, okay, that's weird, because I will sometimes, I will and hop up and double take a shower and just put on clothes for here around the house and not do makeup and hair and all that. Welcome, welcome to the 5 people here. Feel free to come on in. Thank you for the third like. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I guess, and they just have to lance it. And that's what I thought, like after they lanced it, it would be gone. I guess it doesn't work like that. And they're not painful, but when they start getting hard, and if they don't head up on their own, and you go to like put clothing over it or showering water, oh, you feel like someone's just poking you with a needle. Hey, Joyce, yes, everything's fine. I'm just doing a chit chat video. I wanted to jump on. I know you might have you didn't catch my live this morning, the power hour clean. No worries. But I just wanted to jump on. I was going to go out and run some errands, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow since Mason's graduation is today at 7 p.m. I know. That's what I'm hoping. See, I get emotional and I overthink things and I analyze things. So I started crying because, like, I didn't know that he was going to put me on an antibiotic. I was just like, too, I was like, so why am I here? Because when he said Lansing, he said, but that I told him, I said, my doctor said Lansing is what's going to need to be done to it. He's like, that's not going to resolve anything. And I'm like thinking, really? Here we go again. And then he started naming off this antibiotic and stuff. Reese says, hey, Joyce, how's your day going, Joyce? How's your weather going? Your grandson is graduating from 8th grade at 7 p.m. He received his high school diploma, transcripts, and his report card. All A's and B's. A pluses and like one or two B's, I think. But yeah, it can be painful. More than just like painful, like a pain you can't stand. It's more of a irritable pain because like itchiness, bleeds. It's crazy. Yeah, he's got good grades. He's got a birthday coming up on the 10th. Some of you have asked me, he will be turning 14. Mason will be 14 on June 10th. And we haven't fully figured out everything we're doing. He wants to go to Chuck E. Cheese's, is what he's saying he wants to do. But he does have his first day of summer school starts on the 10th. And those are half day classes from like 8 in the morning till 12:30. And so it'll probably be like an evening thing we do with him. And we don't really have a choice on that. You know, that is something that is required when they need extra help with work and assignments. And they only allowed 3 days of miss of that. He does. I think he's kind of burnt out with it because he's done it for, I think he's done it every year of middle school. But it's important because Mason is mild autistic with sensory disorder and speech delayment, and like we're really low on the comprehension. And some of the testing was good, but the scores were low. And he's not going to get as much help in high school as he does now. My day is going well, and I'm so proud of my grandson. I love him so much. Joyce said, your grandma said, Nana said, congrats, Mason. She loves you. She actually said you did a horrible job. I'm just kidding. No, she said she's proud of you. And so, yeah, but I won't share anything with anybody until I know for a fact about the exciting news and the videos to come because I have to talk with Chris and then I have to figure out if it works for our schedule. I have to figure out timing as far as appointment and school stuff. It'll be a wait and see thing. There's no definite yes and there's no definite no. It's kind of like a in between maybe. So I don't want to get everybody worked up for nothing. Thank you for the 4 likes and the 4 people watching. Y'all, our channel's growing, our revenue, our watch hours. We did add on a level 4 for $7.99, and that gives you all the perks to any other of the levels. And also, I'm about to be able to, once I get 3 more monthly members, I'll be able to do special features and stuff, is what they're telling me. And my watch hours are low. I don't get how they're low because even though I don't have a set schedule anymore, I'm still uploading pretty much whenever I want and whatever type of videos I want. So I don't get why my watch hours are low, but I got to bring those up so that I can eventually get the watch ads added into the video or whatever. You know, I'm trying so hard on that, y'all. So hard on that. And so whew. Here's my link though. If anybody, y'all always ask me, and I always put it in the description. No, okay. Let's see. It's easier when I record from the laptop and then I drop it on my from my laptop with my phone. I don't know why that is. You would think from the laptop dropping it to the phone would be easier, but it's not. It's backwards. There we go. So there's a link to the monthly membership for anybody interested. It is not a have to do thing. It is very optional here on the platform. You will get there those watch hours soon enough. You have been working hard on YouTube. I have. I've done YouTube for a very long time, y'all, for about 10 years. And no matter what, I'm going to always continue to be a YouTuber. You know, I love, even if like when we move home or, you know, whatever, I'm just going to, this has been a good way for me. It's been a good hobby. It's been a way of connecting with loved ones. When I move back home, it'll be a way I can keep in touch with friends here, and I'll be able to keep in touch with my mom. It's just been a really nice platform. You know, when YouTube did finally recognize me and monetize our channel, it's growing. It's a gradual thing, but I'm super blessed and super thankful for it. Very much so. And we've just had a lot of personal go on with health, a few things with the trailer. My husband's work was kind of up and down. It kind of picked back up. And between graduation, Mason's birthday coming up, and summer school, it's kind of like just nonstop. Yes, Mason was probably about 3.5, 4 years of age. Yep. And Mason is 14, going to be 14 this year. Some of our very first videos, I think the channel was, because I've had several different channels, was Craft Mom 35, and we did like a lot of craft videos. We did 1 year dyeing eggs and still the reorganizing, decluttering. And it was funny because I would look up step-by-step instructions from YouTube, and that's what gave me the idea to upload videos. I'd hear different people talking about it and sharing. I thought I could do that. And I always stuck with it. It must be really cool to look back on the videos to see him growing up. Some of the channels I can't get into anymore because I locked myself out and I couldn't never remember the password. I'm horrible with passwords. But it's been a great opportunity because I've been on this channel for about 4 or 5 years. It's been a great opportunity just to be me, to be able to give tips and advice, to offer giveaways, to have y'all supporting the channel, to just be me. Most of my life is dedicated to the trailer and dedicated to my, Mason and my kids. And, I don't get to be around my kids, but I try to reach out to them pretty regularly and helping the family. And, I spend a lot of time in the Lord's word and I go to church and stuff. And it just, sometimes you just kind of need a step outside of everything, something you enjoy, whether it's makeup or videos or shopping. And, self-care is such an important thing. So don't ever feel bad if you're like, oh, I think I'm going to go get my nails done. Or I think today I'm going to take a $20 bill and I'm going to go buy something pretty. Don't feel bad for that because life is short and you have to do things that bring you joy. Yes, your hobbies are very important. And some of the people you meet out here are like, their hobbies will be like, oh, I got to run 2 miles a day. And like, why are you running 2 miles? Oh, I just got to keep myself active. The more active I am, the better I feel, And so it might not sound that fun, but to them, they love it. They absolutely love it, So. And the question I guess I get is people ask me all the time, how do I adapt and how do I like California? I can adapt anywhere I'm at. I would rather move back home. It is kind of a money thing, and like Mason went to school and stuff like that. But things are, schools are great here. The cost of living is more here, but you just kind of make the best wherever you're at. Without hobbies, I would go crazy. Yeah, I think I would too. Because I don't go places. I don't have my own money right now. Anything I do, my husband takes care of. And literally, I'm blessed, but I'm a homebody. I don't go very many places. I'm not one of those people that want to vacation a whole lot. I will, but I don't do it very much at all. And so, because I don't drive and that was my choice and I'm not working, and, I'm here pretty much a big chunk of the day unless I'm out with my husband and that we're doing things. And so typically, like, yeah, you get tired of the same old, same old, same old. You have to take different things and stuff. So Joyce, are you still with us or did you already leave? She might be just listening. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on and chit chat with y'all. I wanted to really do part 3 of my purse collection, but the laptop was acting really wonky downstairs. I thought, well, I better not do that. So it will be nice for anybody that is looking to get their channel monetized, or if you're already monetized, um, it will be nice to see when we hit our $100 threshold. But the rule is, everybody's somebody asked me about this earlier. Everybody's threshold may look different. So Canada might have a different threshold amount. Here it's $100, and you have to meet that criteria every time. So like after I get paid the first time, the pay is start over, and I have to earn that every time. It's not a one-time thing. You have to earn it every time. And so they make you work for it. They make you put in the work for it. How many purses do you think you own? Oh my goodness. Joy said, me too. Probably easily 150, probably 200 bags. Easily. Probably way too many. I know. I need to declutter and go through some of mine. But I own a lot. But a lot of mine, in all fairness, and I'm not saying this to brag on myself, a lot of mine are like purses that's been given to me by my mom, or a lot of them are secondhand purses, meaning they've been used and loved. I do have a handful of new ones, but most of them I pick up at the Goodwill, because you go in, somebody's getting rid of a bag. It may have one little tear, or they just didn't like it. And instead of paying 30, 40 bucks, you might pay 10, 15 bucks. So it's kind of a deal. It's okay. It's your own collection and hobby. Yes. Planners and purses. And Mason will tell you he's a collector. Laugh out loud. He'll say, I'm a collector. And he truly is. He's got a collector of plushies, pillows. He brought these pillows home from school. He gave me to kind of match the colors on my couch, the green and orange ones. He's got blue ones. He loves gaming. One of his favorites are Meows. I don't know if y'all have heard of the Meows. And these Meows are like these little cat things, and they come in these cute little boxes. And I think we get them at Walmart. And he's trying to collect. And every time you think you've got everyone on the list right, every time you think you go, I got it. I've got the list all checked off. I'd be darned if there's not a new one on the list that you haven't got yet. So it's like a race to keep up with, pretty much. But we enjoy it, Most people love his room. Some people, like my mom's like, he's got too much. I'm like, Mom, he's just a kid. It's okay. That is completely fine. Like I'm a 43-year-old woman, gonna be 44 this year, and I still keep stuffed animals on my bed. I think I was like that as a kid too. Like we had stuffed animals and stuff. I used to collect Beanie Babies. Those were really cute. I remember when those were such a big deal. Yeah. And so, yeah, there's nothing wrong with collecting, or, do you. That's what I say. Do you and be happy with you. There's nothing wrong with just resting and relaxing. There's nothing wrong with being energetic and wanting to be on the go or whatever. What's wrong with things is when somebody gets overly opinionated or judgmental about each other. That's when the wrong comes in it. If you like to read books and you want a stack of 200 books to read, that's good. If you don't like the reading, you'd rather do things on the computer and you'd rather do your reading like that. Or, only when you have to. That's completely okay. There's so many different things, and that's one thing when the Lord, our Savior, comes back, that you'll see a big change in. There won't be no more of that comparison with everything that we see going on in the world. I used to collect cement cat. Yes, I remember that. The cement cats. She had some pretty ones too. And then we had a cat named, wasn't her name Kayla, Joyce? I think Kayla was her name. And she was a beautiful cat. She was a beautiful cat. She'd get up under the sink and she would drink out of the little faucet. So they're cute. They're really, really cute. But Kayla. Okay, yeah, I thought it was Kayla. I was like, watch me be calling this cat the wrong thing. But yeah. Cat collection, yeah. It's fun, And sometimes you run out of room to put things, and you can always buy containers and little boxes, And what I do is I rotate everything. Like, so in my cabinets, I rotate the foods. In my living room, I rotate out whatnots during the season. In the bedrooms, I alternate. Winter clothes go up, summer clothes come out. And you're probably like, well, how do you find the time to do all that? Well, I do it seasonal. So I break it down into parts. And then you'll get a lot of videos seeing stuff like that. And there wasn't really no way I learned that. I just kind of taught myself. Like, I don't really want my winter clothes out if it's summertime. Let me just have my summer outfits out. Or like, I'd rather have summer decor and not fall. But I also like to mix and blend. I don't like to feel like, oh, I can't have a fall piece out because it's springtime. If I want to have fall and summer, I add them together, you know. That's just my personality. And I don't, as far as my home, I don't have no particular style. I'm just all over the place. Whatever I like, I put it out. And whatever I love, most people say the manger doesn't go out. It's not Christmas time. I don't care. I like my Jesus in the manger. And my Jesus in the manger was from a good friend of mine, Cheryl. And it stays out. It stays out right beside me, you know, because I don't use this table right here. It's got some of my books I grabbed. I use this little one right here beside me. So, you know, I love looking at knickknacks at the thrift store. Yes, and they got some cute ones. It was good chatting with you. I'm about to jump off here in about another 5 minutes or so. I probably won't get a full hour in, but that's okay. Bye. Yeah, you want to come say hey to Nana? Tell her you're graduating from 8th grade? Now you being a little brat. She said congrats. But yes, this is fun. But yes, welcome to the 3 people here. Thank you for supporting the channel and liking. Thank y'all for all being here, whether you're monthly members, whether you're just here watching, viewing, or whether you're a complete subscriber. We are very much appreciated for each and every one of you and for the love and support to our channel. Thank you for the hearts. And so I am going to go ahead and jump off here. Probably going to get up and get some more tea. I don't need tea. Maybe I should drink water. And then I'm trying to drink more water and wean myself off sodas. But I hope y'all have a blessed day. What's tomorrow? Thursday. Have a good week. Anybody's kids or adults or anybody graduating from something, congratulations to y'all as well. There are a lot of the kids, a lot of colleges and schools, and people getting promoted in different areas. Congrats. You know, that's such a big deal and big accomplishment. Talk to you tomorrow. Yes, I'll give you a call tomorrow sometime, Joyce. I love you. Bye, everybody. Bye bye.